Hello, hi, and welcome to my first ever vision board. I've never actually done this at all. The majority of this was done on Canva, and the majority of the pictures were found on Pinterest or just Google. Um, Probably should have cut this little like white strip so then it would kind of go flawlessly. And then I did like come up with like other things that I added on, like this bow and arrow to represent that I want to take archery classes, this picture of dog sledding to represent that I want to dog sled, and then this picture right here, cat having dinner, to represent that I want to have dinner with my cat Delilah more. And you're probably like, that is literally quite insane. But a study came out that said cats do like eating with you. That's what they prefer. And like, who am I to deny? Who am I to deny this cutie patootie who is very vigilantly watching the dog that has been released into a yard? All of these little K sticky notes that you see were kind of like my 52 and 26, but I only made it to 29, which I think that's fine. I couldn't think of anything else that I thought I could like crank out in a week or two. Um, I'm okay with that. I'm more than okay with that. But let's kind of go over what we have. Oh, sorry, I'm shaking a little bit. This is a 2027 goal if you're like, I can read. But this is to represent the work that I'm going to have to do in 26 to do it. And then we have this, which is actually a picture of a bookshelf quilt, which I had on my goal list for forever. I have a lot of the fabric. I don't have the base fabric, meaning like the big queen size quilt fabric. I just have the little book fabrics. And Joanne's is gone. So please let me know in the comments below, where do you go for fabric? I'm desperate to know. Here I have a picture of a bed. And this is just meaning that I want a queen size mattress. I have a full size mattress right now, and I am a queen, so therefore I shall need a queen. Not to mention that we have a queen here, which is a cat pun because feral cats are called queens. And right here we have a picture of Janelle in her van, which means that I kind of want to dig more than I have been digging into van life and maybe see like what's going on there. Here we have a cat tree. This is like a really fantastical cat tree. I'm probably not gonna get that. And so, but this is just representative that I want to buy Delilah a cat tree. The letters right here, which one of my friends mistaked for stacks of money, means that I have a goal, which was 2025's goal too, to write myself monthly letters. And then this just means that I'm going to be preparing for Rad Tech School. I'm done with my gap year. I'm gonna start applying and then possibly get in the school. I already explained the dog sledding. This is just a journal that's representative of me trying different journal techniques that maybe I'm not comfortable with. And this little road leading to what says the end means I want to finish revisions in 2026 of my main project. This welcome to anywhere but Oklahoma sign means I want to move out of Oklahoma. And this, which is people making a vision board, which I've already done, just represents that I want to do more arts and crafts and maybe have arts and craft nights with my friends because I like rarely have that. I did set myself a goal in 2020 that I wanted to be a New York Times bestseller by 2026, and I gave myself 6 years to do it. I highly doubt that that's going to happen, but 2027 sounds like a really good year to at least attempt that. And then this says publishing contract, which means I would like to get contracted this year. Moving over to this side. So we also see in the backgrounds, we have like a person with hiking boots in a forest and then also another forest, which just means that I want to be more part of nature and also go on hikes. Right now, I am recovering from my Achilles tendon injury. It was originally just the left leg, and then I injured the right one as well. It's kind of what happens whenever you compensate. I basically was put in a boot when I didn't need to be put in a boot, and I compensated, my right leg got injured because of it. It also had strain from the original injury, but now I'm in physical therapy, which took over a month for me to get in, and like over 2 to 3 months by the time that I actually saw the first specialist, but it's okay. Okay, so this pen with a lot of red ink just means that I'm going to be doing a lot of editing this year, and then beta readers wanted. I want to have a call for beta readers. I already talked to a couple of my writing friends about it, but you know, you never know what life throws at you, so I'll have to like revisit with them. And then I saw this picture, I just had to add it because one day I do hope that I am someone's favorite author. And then I added this radiology study guide, Rad Tech School survival kit. I feel like that I'll kind of need that. Here we have a person studying. This is also like kind of dual focused. This is dual representation. So studying for Rad Tech School, but also studying for my writing projects and things like that. And then I did put a little picture here that says travel the world. I do want to take more trips. I feel like that I have the travel bug. And I did put Africa because I would like to go to the safari. I don't know if I can make that happen this year, but we'll see. I did put a picture of like whole healthy foods because I am going to have a diet change again this year just for my health reasons. And I do want to have more of a focus on healthy foods and cooking. I've been doing a lot of meal preps of recipes that are a little beyond my comfort zone this year, and I want to keep that going. And then this one says, one day I swear this will be me, because I do. I did last minute also put this very strong lady working out because I do want to work out more. I said I was going to do yoga in 2025, and I did for a little bit, but now I want to work on actual workouts. We already discussed the Eating with Delilah, and then I did put the Sunrise on the Reaping movie that's coming out. I have to see that. So like just this. And then also this kind of represents retroactively. I didn't think about it when I was putting it on, but retroactively this represents the year of the fandom, because I also realized that Halo Campaign Evolved is coming out this year. The new season of House of the Dragons is coming out. Something Star Wars is always happening, or I'll just catch up on Star Wars. And then the Hunger Games movie is coming out, and something Pokemon is always happening. So it's always going to be some kind of fandom that I'm into. So I was like, why not just have a year of the fandom? And this TV right here with the gold frame is because I have seen it a lot and I got inspired, and I just felt like that it was really cool that like it's like a piece of art that's coming to life, and I absolutely love that. And this goal might be one of the first goals I get to knock off. Over here is my to buy category, and basically I want more sports bras, and then biking or biker shorts, I think is what you call them. I just absolutely love those. We can actually take off this one. I did get a cutting board for Christmas, so that's really awesome. Okay, so this is, I'm going to probably get another bookshelf. I do need to put a cabinet. I'm going to get a cabinet for my office pretty relatively quickly. The cat tree that I talked about in the vision board, these are antique books. I have a certain idea for them. I am really inspired by Bust Off with Josie. I've talked about it before on the channel, and she has antique books as like her little knife holders, and she said that she saw it on Pinterest. This is anti-fatigue mats that I put in a writing Discord that I got a standing desk. I was super happy, and someone said, oh, you need that? And I realized that I probably need one for my kitchen as well. So that's why there is a ×2. So one for my standing desk, one for my kitchen. This one might wait a long time. So this is a Christmas pajama set, and then these are Christmas earrings, but I only want studs. And I'm very particular. This is the gold frame for the TV, and then these are gold frames for a certain art project that I've been working on for forever. And then new jeans, just because I go through jeans a lot, and spare glasses because I am apparently very hard on my glasses as well. This is mainly so then I can like look at everything that I'm planning on buying and then prioritize, because I did notice that sometimes I would have the like fun money set aside category, and I would be like, okay, for the fun money category, I'm going to buy, let's say, the TV frame, and then I would completely forget about it and then blow it on like the earrings and the pajamas and maybe the books or something like that, which I would, in this instance, classify lower than the TV frame. Um, and then I'd be like, dang, now I have to wait for my next paycheck for the next fun money category. So I was like, hopefully this will help me. I'm not going to really talk about the 29 things that I wrote down to try and do this year. Mainly just because I don't want to make promises that I don't know if I'm going to keep. Not all of them pertain to the channel. Some of them do pertain to the channel. But I feel like that sometimes I just like shoot myself in the foot saying like, I'm going to do this. And then 3 years, 4 years, I'm still like, it's still on my to-do list. But I hope that you really enjoyed this video. I'm very proud of myself for A, finishing this before Christmas, like way before Christmas. And B, making my first ever vision board. It's so cute. I love it so much. Let me know what's on your vision board. I would really like to know, or on your to-do list. And as always, find an excuse and a reason to write. Bye-bye.